up? Welcome to the gym. You guys, you keep asking stuff and I keep wanting to dish it to you, but here is an upper body workout just for you. Do not forget, I bring in all kinds of things, tips for you, but mostly I want you to focus on good form because this is gonna last you forever. So at home, that's what our lives are now. At home workouts that you can do, and today is an upper body workout day, so here we go. Shake, shake, shake. All right, come here, I'm gonna tell you a story. All right, long ago, in a land far, far away, just kidding. So I started working out because years ago, see, I've had 4 kids, and each one of my babies, I was on bed rest every time. My bed rest went from just laying low the whole entire pregnancy, not moving at all. Like, people had to clean my house, people had to cook my dinner. I laid on the couch, that was it. My body went to pot. Because of that, do you know what I got really good at? Look at this form. I'm gonna show you some. We didn't have money. I didn't have money I didn't have a headboard or anything like this, so I'd lay against the wall in my bed like this. Now check this out. Come here closer, get this angle. Look at this neck. So my body, my form, was just so bad because I'd watch TV like this all the time, or I'd prop myself up, not reading, because we all know I didn't read. But that form then grew into this. So I was always sitting like this. Everything was here all the time. Then that led to hip problems, leg problems, knee problems, shoulder problems. I have a jacked up shoulder from trying to be really cool and learn how to water ski when I was a kid. My body fell apart. When I was pregnant with my 3rd child, my mom suffered a heart attack that, had she not already been on the way to the hospital, it would have killed her. And she was in her 50s. I was pregnant with my 3rd, my body was deteriorating. Just because you're skinny means absolutely nothing. Me being skinny can be the exact same equivalent of someone weighing 200 pounds when they should be weighing 150. It doesn't matter the size of your body. What matters is how you take care of it. My mom, after that had happened, my dad had a very, very bad injury. My mom is at the doctor with my dad. She takes a step and her foot breaks. That is my life. That is my genes. That's the genetic background that I have. And my dad had a stroke. That's what I have. So that was when Brady had started working out. He had gained a lot of weight from his oil-filled business. We lost everything in 2008, and he had to start up a new business. He gained a ton of weight with working round the clock hours, sleeping 2 hours sometimes. And that's when we made the shift. So I had to really work on my form, on my posture, and that was when fitness took over for me. So I want to give you guys a couple little tips. I want to share with this journey with you because I get so many questions. I'm not kidding when I say when I get so many questions on fitness, and I haven't really gone there because I've been so busy with hair and makeup, but I feel like it's time. And I feel like, here's the thing. When I started working out in Texas, I was so good at it. I was so good at tracking my food I would eat. I was so good at hitting hard workouts daily. And so I'm telling you this here now because I don't want you to think that, well, yeah, she started working out, so she's this total fitness girl that just gets it. Dudes, you will all go through times where sometimes you're really good at being on track. You're really good at your diet. You're really good at getting your workouts in. You're really good at going for your daily walks. You're really good at everything. And then something is gonna happen that's gonna throw you off of your game. And when that happens, I hope that you remember this moment right now while I'm talking to you. And you're like, oh, she gets it. She gets it. So we left Texas 3.5 years ago. And when we left, I had a home gym. I had everything. I was homeschooling my kids. Everything was in the order that I wanted it to be. I knew what I was doing always. And I moved here, we moved into a rental, all the gym stuff had to go into storage. I had to start going to a gym. I felt so out of place. Everybody where I live is buff. They all do triathlons and stuff. And then there's just this little skinny kid where I thought I was so cool in Texas, and then I like, oh, girlfriend, no. And my body, it changed and it shifted. And so I'm at a place right now where I'm really trying to get back on point. So I am certified as a personal trainer. I am certified in nutrition. I'm certified in mobility. And I really, though, am like anybody else, and I still have to take control of my actions. So you're gonna work out with me. You're going to learn with me. I hopefully can teach you a thing or two, and let's roll this out. Okay, so as I start this up though, I wanna talk about a couple things that I want you to pay close attention to with every time you work out. So in this video, I'm probably honestly, with any of my fitness videos, gonna do a reminder that you have to pay attention to your core, okay? Your core is your stomach area. You have to pay attention to your shoulders, and you're gonna hear me say the word scapula. You might even hear me say the word scapular retraction. That's where you're taking all of this and you're setting it in place, okay? You see how my lats kind of expand out? This is my lat. You'll see where my lats, when I do anything like this, everything kind of expands out, okay? We really wanna get those shoulders down and get the shoulders back, scapular retraction, retract down, and get everything in place before you start. When you do a squat, if you try and squat without things in line, your squat is going to be more with getting everything into your knees. You don't want that, okay? You wanna be able to sit back into it, everything up. Now, you might have an issue with your body. I have a bad shoulder, sometimes my knees hurt, but guess what? My knees hurt because something else is jacked. I want you to remember this too. Just because a shoulder hurts does not mean that the problem in your body is coming from your shoulder. Just because a knee hurts does not mean that the problem is coming from your knees. A lot of it can be because there's a muscular imbalance. There's what I call a trigger point, where everything is just tied up in one area. And that tightment that it's creating the pain is having to go somewhere, and what's getting to blame usually isn't what it is. A lot of times people think that they have carpal tunnel, but the problem isn't because they have carpal tunnel. If you're a hairdresser, you might find that because you're out like this all the time and you're cutting hair like this, you're actually straining all back in here, and then you tighten right in here, and because you're cutting, you're using your forearms a lot, and all of that comes into play with the pain that you're feeling in your wrists. I'm not saying that you don't have carpal tunnel, I'm just saying a lot of times we don't have the issues we think we have because of those muscular imbalances, okay? So we're gonna do some warm-ups first. Always, always, always warm up those muscles. Always, always. Okay, so one of the things I like to do is buy you a band, okay? I have things like this in my Amazon account that I can link below. And you guys make sure though too, if you feel like you want to follow someone on YouTube that tries to give you things as real as possible, then subscribe to this page, because I promise you, like, I'm not gonna throw in all the crazy makeup for things like this. I'm not gonna wear makeup when I have to. I'm gonna dress how I want to, and I'm gonna talk to you like you need to be talked to. But what I want you to do though is get you a band like this. These are the bands that you need. These are helpful ones, and then I'll show you ones that are like this too. But we're gonna warm up today. I'm gonna do an external rotation this is going to strengthen your scapular whole your back, but it's gonna help your shoulders. It's gonna help all the teeny tiny muscles that's gonna help you with your posture. So here's what we're going to do. Right here, you're gonna have I have this on this side. You can take this to anything that's like your stair rail, anything that's about height, find anywhere. I don't even care if it's a tree. And you're gonna come out and you're gonna come in, okay? And I'll show you it from the back as well. But this is what I want you to do. If that's a little too easy, then hold it closer to it, and you're gonna come out and you come in. Before you start, I don't want you to do this. This is what a lot of people do. They keep their form like this, and then they think I just mean this. Okay? This is not what I mean. I want you to get the butt out. I want you to get up nice and tall. I want you to rotate the shoulders back, brace them in your lats, so push them down. Okay, and then I want you to reach external rotation right here. And the reason why we do this with a band is because you can do external and internal and still get this fighting against you. So you're really working it. Now I'll show you it from the back. So like so. Here at your waist, bring it out, hold that in, strengthen that up, and bring it back in. So you're gonna do these. I would recommend, especially when you're starting out, don't go too fast too. It's nothing like this. So you're just going out, hold it a couple seconds, bring it back in. Hold it a couple seconds, bring it back in, and then you're gonna go through that, and you're going to do it, let's say 15 times, 2 sets. We'll do that just as a warm-up. So we'll continue on. I'm a huge fan of rolling on the roller. If you want to find some really awesome videos on how you can roll, if you go to Trigger Point Therapy, they have this logo right here. Does it say it in here? tptherapy.com. They actually have a ton of YouTube videos as well that can help you. So check out Trigger Point Therapy. This is not a call out for them. It's just a really good company. Really like their education. They're really good. So there's different ways that you can work out even from home. You can do weights, you can do body weight, you can do bands, and you can even grab something like a backpack and add a backpack into your workout. So one of the things that I did when I first started working out is I just went and bought different random weights. So I got my 3-pound weights here, I got 5 pounds, and I got 7 pounds. So today we're gonna do an upper body workout. And with this workout, I'm gonna be using a lot of these small weights. You can go to any store, you can even order online and get these weights, but you have to figure out where your your weight range is going to be when you start. You always wanna make sure that your form is key. You never work out in order to just be lifting heavier. It's always based off of form. And you guys, never think that these little guys are doing nothing for you, because a lot of times when we try and go heavier, we're actually missing a very key muscle just so that we can go heavier. And when you bring it down to these little guys and go nice and slow, you're getting one heck of a workout in. So never underestimate the power of the little guys. All right, so I have all my weights here, and you're gonna see these little cans. Take anything you want. You can always, if this is all you have is a backpack, you're gonna pop these cans in here. The tougher you go, the more you will add, and you can use something like this for all of your workouts. So today I'm gonna start things out really nice and easy. We're gonna work on the biceps. We're gonna go chest, back, shoulders, bis, tris. You're gonna try and do 3 sets of those. If you can't do 3 sets, it's fine, because if you're just starting out, don't fret, but you always want to make sure you're moving to progression. So we're going to start out, but I can't even do this. We're going to start out with your chest. I'm using a bench. If you don't have a bench, you can use the floor. You can get your yoga mat, or you can sit on the carpet. Remember though, shoulders back, core tight, even when working biceps, any of this. Always shoulders back, always core tight. Don't ever forget it. Okay, the first one we're gonna do, you're gonna lay down on a bench or you're gonna lay down on the floor. I've done these on the floor a lot too. You can do this on the floor because it does limit your range of motion so that you can focus on key muscles. I'm doing on the There's so many bloopers in this video. I'm gonna do it on the bench. I'm gonna do it on the bench. Oh my lands. Okay, here we go. All right, from there, we're gonna do the chest, the tris, and the bis. Okay, so the tris, you can lean, there's a couple different things that you can do. You can lean over, be in this position, and you're gonna do these kickbacks, like so, or for your triceps, or you can come find a surface, like a kitchen chair, any kind of chair. You're gonna come, you're gonna stay as close to here as possible. The more you extend your feet out, the harder it gets, but you want your arms to be the one, they pop every time. Okay, and if these pops aren't sounding very good, but it does it always. You want, if this is too hard on your wrist too, if you can hold it more so like that, and make sure you're doing it safely, you can do that too if your wrists have a hard time. But the more you extend out, the harder it gets. And you're gonna do 10 to 15 reps per workout. Okay, there's lots of different ways that you can do bicep curls, okay? But one thing I want you to remember is to get those shoulders back, brace those lats that I talked about. Brace those lats again means just to push down with your scapula. Push down, brace the lats, shoulders back, and then we're gonna do a bicep curl. It actually makes it harder than if you just try and do a bicep curl like this with everything forward. This is actually easier. So you wanna brace everything back, push those lats down, get in front of you, and bicep curl. We're gonna do 10 to 15 of these until failure, until you feel, so your last couple ones are really, really hard. Make sure your wrists are the same. Don't let one wrist be like this and one wrist be like this. Make sure they're nice and the same. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do are raises, and there is a billion ways you can do them, but I'll tell you what, this is one of the biggest mistakes I made and what you see a lot of people do. You'll see these like big dudes come with their big weights, well, a lot of times when you do that, you miss a lot of muscles, but you might not feel as beastly when you do these ones, but you can take your itty bitty weights and you can just be as successful. So we're gonna do things by fives because they're seriously, you have so many muscles that you can work in your shoulders. So we're gonna do 5 up, okay? So again, shoulders back, lats down. 5 up, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Then we're gonna shift to the sides. So 1, hold it. 2, if you can hold it. The more you hold it, the harder it is. Make sure your shoulders are down too and you're not doing this because it's too heavy. Okay, you wanna be shoulders down, come up. 3, 4, 5, okay? Then the next one, we're gonna come down this way. We're gonna do a bent over T-raise. So wrists, pinkies are leading this one. 1, 2, shoulders down, remember, not up here. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's your 15, but you're working your muscles differently. And then you're gonna go do some later in a little bit. Okay, the very last part that we have now is the back. We're gonna work the back like so. There's multiple different ways that you can do this. So you can either be doing a row like so, that comes down this way, okay? Or you can just be bent over and you take your rows like this. Okay, so you're gonna come up, you're gonna pause, you're gonna go down. Shoulders are not like this, okay? Everything's back, lats down, lats tight when you're doing this, when you row. Okay, so we're gonna go do it again. Chest, tris, buys, shoulders, and back. You can do 1, 2, or 3. It's up to you, but don't forget, chest, tris, buys, shoulders, and back. You guys have a great workout. Love working out. Do it to take care of you. Use it for motivation. If you can't find motivation within yourself, find someone who motivates you. Put a screensaver on your phone with what your goals are, with maybe what it is either looks, or if it's what you want in the end for health reasons only. I'm Jocelyn McClellan, here with Fit Mission Makeup. We started with Fit Mission and it turned into makeup, and I want you to feel that your whole world encompasses what you want it to be in the end, which is health, fitness, style, it's you. I didn't tell you, you can find me on Instagram at jocelyn.mcclellan, and you can also find me on Facebook, Fit Mission Makeup with Jocelyn McClellan, and every Tuesday and Thursday I go live, fresh feeds for you. You guys, there's always fresh videos that you can find here too, so here you go. Welcome to my space. Love to have you here.